Hey guys, it's apparently Sparrow23 and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough. We are here in Mali City once again. In the last episode we took care of the last trial with Sophocles, so that was pretty fun. Took quite a while, we had a lengthy episode. Our team is still intact looking. I just flew to Mali City, so we are straight to our next objective point. Just Mali Garden. Yo, hold up, yo, Mr. Kukui. You say you want to make a Pokemon League? You got rocks in your skull? 4 turns, huh? Bring it on, both of you. I've been researching Pokemon moves, yeah? So I'm always ready. I'll take you both on in a battle royale, and you'll be down with just a Swift and Incinerator too. You gotta beat the man to be the man, boys. You're for real? Fine, you asked for it. Get him good, Professor. You numbskulls should learn your place. Battle Royale, huh? Nice idea there, Kukui. You can beat down 3 Pokemon at once, huh? Ah shit. It's him. It's Guzma. The boss has graced us with his presence. The hated boss who beats you down and never lets up. Yeah, big bad Guzma's here. Greetings, cowering public. We have an exciting bout for you tonight. In the opposing corner, the Pokemon Professor Kukui, and in this corner, the boss of Team Skull and the hardest guy around, Guzma. Here we are, Kukui, fellow rejects who never could become captains. We've got all these moldy old traditions in Alola, the kahunas, the captains. It's about time we cut out that silly garbage and make something new for ourselves. Trust me, I get that. Don't get me wrong though, Kukui, we've got no need for a Pokemon League. After all, everybody already knows who the strongest trainer is on these islands. Speak for yourself, Guzma. It's not like I couldn't become a captain, yeah? I chose not to, I had other dreams, see? I wanted to figure out which moves would be strong enough to beat Old Hala, and I finally found what I was looking for. The strongest moves you can use are the ones the trainer and their Pokemon chose together, yeah? In the heat of the moment, when it really counts. That's when I knew I had to make a Pokemon League, yeah? To give everybody a chance to be pushed to the limit with their team, and find that perfect move, yeah? Let's see it, Guzma. Show me your moves and prove you're just all talk. If you really can, that is. Right, Sparrow, don't you agree? Sure. So, you're one of the kids on the Island Challenge. You don't look like you're from around here. This here is Sparrow. He just moved to Alola recently, yeah? Discovery, new experiences, adventure. He's loving every minute of it. Sparrow and his Pupitar can unleash some real powerful moves. So if you think you're the strongest trainer on these islands, Guzma, why don't you battle him? Shh, this moves fanatic is getting me all riled up. You've got a Z-powering, kid? Why even bother with the Island Challenge? What's the point of it? It'll make me strong. No, it won't, you dumb kid. Watch closely, Kukui. Someday I'm gonna destroy you, but first I'll destroy everything you care about. Wanna see what destruction looks like? Here it is in human form. It's your boy, Guzma. And the best soundtrack in this game. I love this theme so much. I'm gonna be quiet and just listen for it for like a minute. Ah, the way that beat drops is fantastic. We got Golisopod, bug water type. Obviously water type, a bit scary, but I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit. Rock slide this thing. He's not going for first impressions, that's interesting. Was definitely expecting him to go for that. Yeah, because Razor Shell just knocks me out. Well, alright then. That's fine by me. We can go for Woody here. He's not gonna be able to first impressions here. We're gonna be able to Drill Peck though. Boom, nice and Drill Peck. Big damage, Golisopod down. Madonna to 37, Masquerain. I believe we can just stay in, you know. Another bug water type. With Intimidate though, so that is a bit unfortunate. So I think I'll actually go for the Beak Blast. So we can burn this thing as well. Or I guess it's special and it probably won't. I already got flinched anyway. That's fantastic, man. That did a lot of damage. Let's just see if we can maybe get another hit in. If not, that's fine. A bug water type, I keep saying. It's a bug flying type. I don't know why. I just always keep forgetting that. I can say though, this guy is whooping my ass for certain. For certain. Guzma's always been a bit of a hard trainer to fight. I am gonna go for the Icy Wind because I want to outspeed him after this turn. so we can ensure the kill. Okay, Icy Wind, at least it does over halves. I guess we could go for it again, but Sparkling Aura, I do believe, will kill it as well here. Yes, sir, we get a crit. Don't know if the crit mattered or not. We'll see. We beat him, though. We beat him, and the team song's over. No! Guzma, what is wrong with you? Now's the time for your vaunted team to let loose and destroy everything. It was Sparrow, right? I remember you as someone I'll be happy to beat down any minute. So you're How, right? And you're Guzma, so? You know you don't have to do this island challenge thing just because your granddad's a kahuna. Even if you finish, you might not get what you want. Well, damn, bro. Guy's being a pessimistic. Oh, Sparrow, those were some nice moves, yeah? I can feel my soul shaking. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to give you something super important. Here you go, cousin. This is Z Crystal for Primarina, the evolution of the Poplio you chose. Well, look at that. We get the Primarium Z. And about that musk you've got there, Sparrow. Molayne gave that to you, yeah? I'll take it if you don't mind. I can make sure it gets back to the master all safe and sound. You saw that too, yeah? How? Oh yeah, I did. That was an awesome battle, Sparrow. Maybe someday Guzma will figure out what it is you kids learn on the Island Challenge. So what happened to Lily, you guys losers somewhere? I'm right here. And so is Acerola. You and the professor fought those horrible Team Skulltugs, Sparrow. Just thinking about it makes me worry. They sound like a scary group. You think? I don't know. Exchanging a few moves in battle is the quickest way to get to know someone in my book. Well, I'm going to head up to Mount Lalakina. I'm going to make sure the Pokemon League gets finished and everybody has a chance to find their own perfect move. Keep training hard on your island challenge. One day the two of you will make it there too. Yeah, we'll make it there. Sparrow, how? Be sure you're not pushing yourself too hard. Sparrow, you made it through Sophocles trial, huh? That's really great. You can take on the next trial, past Route 11, through Tapu Village, you know? If you get lost on your way, ask a police officer for directions. They're here to serve, right? Now, Lily, you're coming with me to do some shopping. Well, damn. Alright, so we met the Team Skull boss in this episode for the first time. That was a pretty exciting time. Let's see. My team still looking demolished. Makes sense. Let's head out and go quickly into the Pokemon Center so we can quickly heal up. Yeah, we're not trying to dwell on it, Mr. Rotom. I'm alright there. And we've got a new direction to go to, Route 11, so we will be going there. But we will probably take things a bit differently in today's episode, because there are some things I want to do today, or get done today, hopefully. And hopefully it won't take another 50-minute episode, you know. We are here in Route 11, let's... So many training rounds, chance to earn some prize money. Gosh darn it. No, I actually do not want this. But fucking hell, man. Like, of course. You got that? There's a TM there and everything. Yes, I know. I'm scared. This little... I'm not even... I'm behind you, trainer. Like, I'm literally behind you. Well, I guess we're fighting a preschooler at the Dene. I wouldn't recommend you guys do this, but I just want to kindly skip ahead to just the smallest amount. Because I want to, like I said, I want to get some stuff done before we do all these trainers. And I just want to... I keep forgetting, or I forgot how they give you like this big extra cash prize money at the beginning of this route. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much like mandatory, or it just gives you to it. Looks like we need to fight this black belt now. So we've already fought the 2 of the 4 trainers in this route, so I guess it didn't really matter too much. And I just remembered we still have Break. Or we still need to put Break back on Drax, because even though, yeah, the double team apparently didn't came in too clutch, unfortunately. I don't think I'm gonna stay in here. I don't really see the point. I'm gonna go for Woody, so we can get those a nice Break going. Drill Peck going, I mean. Takedown, alright, should do some good damage here. Yeah, absolutely fucks me over, sideways even, Jesus Christ. Drill Peck hopefully KOs this thing. No, it doesn't. Oh well, we're dead. Unfortunately, Woody, we are definitely getting a bit destroyed once in a while here. That's completely fine. I've always kind of liked that. Once you can always get destroyed here by some random battles. I have failed you. As you wish, master. My master says you have proven your strength and worthy of learning many moves. What do we get? TM66 payback. Alright then, well thank you, good sir. That's for payback. Alright then, yeah. Well, we did lose a Pokemon there, and I don't really want to continue on with a Pokemon just dead like that. So let's revive him. We have the items for it anyway, and Super Potion him. No, Super Potion him, thank you. You know, actually the correct one would be lovely. Why does it switch to the right, like automatic? He's gonna see, I was gonna say, he's gonna see me. So we fought another trainer. So we've only not fought the first trainers there that we saw in the beginning. That was a double battle. But oh well, I guess, whatever. A Hariyama. Well, gosh darn it. Another Pokemon Drax really cannot handle too well. So I guess we'll just switch out to Woody. We're gonna give you another chance to get us fighting type, buddy. At least this one doesn't have Fluffy or anything, probably, you know. I think that was the biggest issue. We're gonna get Vital Throat. Still does a big damage, or big amount of damage to us. But Drill Peck, yeah, definitely kills this thing. I was gonna say, Hariyama is bulky, but we do have a pretty good attack stat. Sharp Beak as well, Drill Peck. You know, a bunch of pretty decently good moves, you know. So, might as well. Let's talk to the trial lady, because yes, we have unlocked this, so she should open it up. Electrium Z, so now we have the ghost trial ahead of us, is what she kindly let us know. A ghost trial ahead, alright, so that is fairly interesting. We are already on Route 12. Look who we have here. Greetings, Sparrow! Oh shit. That just went fast. If you're going to travel about Ula Ula, you ought to do it while astride the Mudsdale. There's no call for hesitation. Consider it my thanks for Akala Island. Mudsdale was registered to the right page. Look at that. It was remiss of me to not register her for you when we met one another in Mali. I was just so taken aback by Lily and how lovely she was that it accepted me. By no means was I just waiting for the time when you were in trouble. Nee. Let me pose a question. Do you know of the Ultra Recon Squad? I keep putting into them, yeah. They seem to be here to investigate some ill that weighs heavily upon them. Luckily, it is quite in keeping with the people and the Pokemon of Alola to help those in need. If you seek the next trail, go straight on through here to Tapu Village. I'll be cheering for you on your next island challenge. Right, well, thank you. Looks like we are getting a new ability as well with the Mudsdale. And that is a means to get over these areas, so let's do that. And also, I do believe we're gonna be... Nope, actually don't want to spray repel this time around. Even though it might have been a bit useful, but not for too long anyway. We have a Houndoom appearing. Yeah, we've not seen one of these Pokemon before. Once again, I do not recommend you guys skipping past that booster of the money. Like, it's really just worthwhile getting all the money, battling as much of these trainers as you can, but I just really want to skip past this bit as well as I possibly can, so I can get to the part where I want to get to for today. Actually, there's two parts I kind of want to get to today before doing all these trainers, but I think one of them is just maybe a tad bit too far-fetched, but then again, actually as well not, you know. Looks like we are still fighting a double battle. I think I probably should have stick there to the left. But I guess it's alright. It's just a double battle here. Two Pokemon. We have Pancham and Krokorok. Alright, so definitely not the most ideal to fight with Drax here. And I still forgot to intimidate as well. Yeah, this is definitely not a great start. I still forgot to put on Break as well, like still, so definitely not smart. I think I'm gonna definitely switch out Drax into Madonna, and we're gonna go for a Break on the... Actually, I think we can go Power Up Punch, because we do need to get some attack stat back. Right, Madonna comes in, we get the Power Up Punch off. So now we're back to +1. He goes for Dig. That's definitely annoying. Vital Throw me. That's completely fine. I think we're just going to go for a nice Icy Wind. And then we're going to Power Up Punch again. Because I don't think a Brick Break will kill it. Sparkling Aria would have killed it, I know, but... Now, yeah, definitely with this Power Up Punch, it will kill the Pancham. And then we'll have double the strength of our Pokemon to deal with that Krokorok. Drax to level 37, that's what we want to see. Goes to Dig Jesse, alright then, I guess that's a play. Let's go for Sparkling Aura. It hits Jesse as well. Ah, that's the thing I forgot. In double battles, yeah. So we're just gonna go Icy Wind, I guess. Actually, no, Disarming Voice. Super effective as well. And then we're just gonna Break, max damage now on the Krokorok. Disarming Voice should still hit for a bit here. Even so much, it just dies. Alright, beautiful, look at that. Jesse gets level 37 as well. Alright, everyone is level 37. Wants to learn Crab Hammer. Beautiful water physical move, so that's quite nice. Do I want to get rid of anything? No. I actually think we kind of need this coverage that we already have, so I'm going to give up on it. And alright, so those are 2 dudes defeated. 2 trainers defeated, rather. Look at that, the thingy's almost gone. And, you know, since we're on the right here now anyway, let me just stick to it. Of course, we do get another encounter. Makes sense. A wild Graveler is here. Alright, let's run away. Do not really want to deal with you at the moment in time. Aha. And there's a dude surfer apparently blocking our way to the entrance of the place I wanted to get to. Surfer Robert. With a Remoraid, alright. Drax. Definitely not the best to fight this Remoraid, but I think we'll just carry on, stay in, Rock Slide this thing, see if we can do big damage. It's just a Remoraid after all. Yeah, it's just a Remoraid. Easy peasy. Nice and defeated. Next, Sandygast. That's just a straight Madonna. It might have Water Compaction, Water Absorb, don't really know what it is. I think it has one of those abilities, or could have one of those abilities, but we'll take our chances here, go for Sparkling Aria. It didn't. Alright, beautiful. Let's destroy it. Easy battle. Wanted to get that out of the way, and I think we still got the benefit of the extra money. Yeah, look at that. An extra 2,000, just on 2,000 there. Rotom Power, we're off. Alright, yeah, so that's fine. We skipped a tiny bit here. We have Blush Mountain. We have another trainer, as you can see, which might be smart to maybe deal with now, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go in this grass because there is something in this grass I want to find. It's definitely not a Mudbray. As usual, I'm just gonna give this like a couple goes on screen, like 5 maximum, I would say, if you don't encounter the Pokemon I'm looking for, because it is a tiny bit rare. If I don't find it, then we'll just cut to whenever I do find it. And once again, that is another Mudbray. Definitely not what I wanted to find. So let's run away again. Let's give it 3 more tries here. See what we can find in this grass, because there's definitely more than Mudbrays in here, let me tell you. Brother, I just said there's more than Mudbrays in this grass. This is crazy, man. Like, if we actually get a 4th Mudbray, I'll save you guys the trouble. I probably already cut. I just heard a Mudbray. Now we get a Graveler. Alright then. Well, at least we got something different. So I will definitely go still to the 5th one. We're gonna run away. And we are as quickly gonna go here again. Let's see, who do we get? We get another Graveler. Alright, so I guess I will speak to you guys in just, well, just mere seconds for you whenever we do encounter the Pokemon I am looking for. So yeah, just hang on there. Alright, so just a couple minutes later, we finally got a Turtonator to spawn, which is definitely the Pokemon I want. I'm gonna go for a Bulldoze because I'm actually fairly certain it won't die, and he just endured anyway. So he will survive no matter what. But yeah, he's pretty bulky. It's a Fire Dragon type, so we were definitely lacking a Fire type. He's calling for help, the son of a beach. Luckily, help didn't appear. We are gonna go for a nice M-back and go for, let's see, we do have a luxury ball. Do love me some luxury balls. Let's see if we can catch him in it. That would be splendid. There we go. We got our Turtonator. Amazing. Just what we wanted. And Jesus Christ, this fly on my screen is bothering the life out of me. We do get Hyper Voice now, which is a pretty cool move. If only we had the hidden ability. That would have been fantastic even to have. But we don't have that, so I'm going to get rid of Hyper Voice. Don't think that'll be too useful. But we do have our Fire Dragon Turtonator here. And, okay, I need to get rid of this fly. I'm going to pause just real quick again. I need to remember what the nickname I gave my Terminator, because I honestly kind of forgot that I usually that I wrote down. So yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Oh yeah, as soon as I saw the nickname, it just rang the bell for me. We are gonna go. Luckily, it's a male now as well, because I usually love him to give the nickname Bowser. Is a turtle who can spit fire, and it's kind of a dragon as well, and I think that's, if Bowser would have been a Pokemon, it definitely would have been that typing. So let's see if we got lucky with the nature and everything, because that would be splendid. We got attack increasing, special attack decreasing. Definitely not what you want to have on this Pokemon, let me tell you that much, because he is for sure a special attacker. I think I will for certain try and look for another one, and we'll just cut back whenever I do have another one. I will just avoid this trainer. Oh. Well, I'll meet you back at the beginning of this route, or below this mountain, I would say, and then yeah, I know there's gonna be a little bit of cuts happening in today's episode, but it just makes sense, you know. Also, whenever I will have caught that next one, I will have leveled him up to, I would say, level 37. I'll bring him up to, just so he's leveled up like everyone else in the team, and then I think we'll be good to go. So yeah, we'll speak whenever we're ready. So yeah. Alright. So we've made it back here. As I said, we now have Bowser up in front of the team. He lost a bit of health because I ran into a wild Pokemon I couldn't escape from. He has now the moves Shell Smash, got learned to him, as well as Body Slam. So that's, I know, we also gave him the Quick Claw. I know he's not really, he's kind of a mixed attacker, more strongly on the special side, which is why I just wanted to have a different nature. And we just ended up with a calm one, which I thought was fine, you know. Its special defense is a bit worse than his defense, and his attack is, you know, a bit worse than his special attack. So I was honestly completely fine with this nature. I also didn't check the TMs just yet to see if he could learn maybe anything better, because a dragon move would have been very nice to already have, but we don't have that just yet at this moment in time. But I do want to go. I know we haven't done like barely any of these fights now, but I want to skip ahead just a tiny bit more, ever so slightly here. Let's get off the gallop of the Mudsdale. And let's see what's gonna pop here. Sparrow! Phew, that Togedemaru was strong, but I managed to get through the trial too. Maybe even managed to get a bit stronger, eh? I heard from Sophocles how you just breeze through that trial yourself, Sparrow. You're something else, I know, you should take these. We obtain a max potion, yo, look at that. You only have one volume, don't you? Haven't you ever heard the expression that silence is golden? Oh, God, he's back. Listen, Team Skull is looking for a Pokemon called Cosmog. Do you two know anything? What? Not that we tell you. So you do know something. Look, Cosmog isn't even a strong Pokemon, but it has the potential to summon Pokemon so terrifyingly strong that you don't even know. If something like that happened, it would be a disaster for Alola. A disaster, like a real disaster. Then what we're supposed to do about it? Protect it, if you do know where Cosmog is, or if you do know anything about it. Just keep it safe. I know it might be, and I might be working for Team Skull right now, so you may not trust me or care, but I'm going to tell you this just once. You have to protect Cosmog, no matter what. Well, goddamn, that is some viable information. I still don't even understand how Team Skull found out about Cosmog in the first place. What do you mean, no matter what? You're just gonna leave us hanging? Well, yeah. Sparrow, if they're really looking for Cosmog, then it's really gonna be okay. I don't really get what's going on, but we've just got to keep both of them safe, right? Then I know what I'm gonna do. Take on the next trials to train with my partner. Look, I know Guzma was saying all those things, but I really wanna complete my island challenge and help people learn about Pokemon battling. And I don't know, I've got to make sure I really get what my partner's feeling too. Yeah, that is a fact, my friend. That is a fact. So now here we are, Route 13. I don't know if there's anything too viable here, except for, you know, we see that sticker there. But I don't think there's like trainers here we need to fight. But, or if so, we'll fight them later. I don't think we'll be able to wrap up everything in today's episode. I just wanted to get a few things done for doing the rest of the battles. Let's get another sticker. We're now at 29 stickers. That's crazy. And with that, we already jumped towards the next part, which is Tapu Village. We have made it. Look who we have here. It is how... Phew, look, Sparrow. Seems like we're almost at the Aether House, where the captain is supposed to be, So that way lies Mount Lanakila, huh? I guess they're really making a Pokemon League up there on the peak. The professor told me the Pokemon Leagues in other regions have 4 crazy strong trainers in them that they call the Elite Four. The Elite Four and our Island Kahunas. I wonder which ones are stronger. I'm pretty sure my Grams is the strongest, but I can't wait to find out for sure. Yeah, that would be pretty cool to find out for sure. Hey, Alola. An Alola to you. So this is Tapu Village. We will need to investigate it quite thoroughly. According to the records we have left to us, it seems that this is where Necrozma battled against the Tapu when it came to Alola long ago, hungering for its light. It may be the case that the power which came pouring out of the Ultra Ball mode at the time is what changes Pokemon regular moves onto Z moves. Such theories have been suggested. Our ancestors were greedy and they sought to control all of Necrozma's light. But what are the results of all that? They only hurt Necrozma, making it lose a part of itself and causing it to run wild and steal all the light it could find. That's why we have Necrozma cooped in the Megala Tower out our great ancestors built. It contains Necrozma in its rage. But that facility has reached its limit and Necrozma hungers for light. That is why we came to Alola in hopes of finding a new method to defeat Necrozma, yet it seems it will be a difficult mission for us, who are so new to Pokemon battling, to ever hope to defeat Necrozma. Right, some exposition right there. I don't really get what that was all about, but it seems like those Ultra Recon Squad people are in pretty hopeless spot, huh? I just wish everybody could be happy and find something to smile about, even that Necrozma, right, Sparrow? Yeah, even that Necrozma, for sure. But one of the main reasons why I wanted to get here is right here. A big change they made. This is now Mount Lanakila. We also now have a grass patch here. So that means we can for certain evolve our Krabby Boy here. Now I do know we have a rare candy, I do believe. Yeah, we even have 2. But you know how I'm like, I usually like to save these for later on. So I will spend a little bit of time leveling this guy up in just you know, a speed up section on my own, just so he's near and dearly leveled up. I will turn off the experience share, of course, so no one else gets the extra experience. So yeah, stay tuned for just any second when we're probably gonna enter our final battle for it. Alright, so a bit of grinding later, not too long, because this grass has actually been pretty kind with us here. We do get a Gumshoos, and I think we haven't even encountered a Gumshoos yet during this tiny grinding I've done. So I don't know if this will give us enough experience. I do think it will. It's a fully evolved Pokemon, level 32. We do one-shot it here, which is beautiful. Yes, we have enough experience. There we go. Jesse to level 38 in the mountain. Which means it does evolve. Yes, sir. Those were the two main reasons I wanted to get today done in today's episode. Is get our 5th team member of the squad. And get one of our teammates fully evolved. Which took quite a long time. It's definitely worth it. Crabominable is now a part of the squad. The strong ice fighting type. So we definitely could have been using ice types for a bit there. You know, a couple earlier fights for sure. But it's fine. Right now we do have Crabominable. He does want to learn, I do believe, Ice Punch as soon as he evolves, which I definitely want to give to him. I do think we're gonna get rid of Rock Tomb now, because now we have an actual answer against the flying types that were kind of scary to us. And we have we have a rock type on the team, so I think we'll be alright without a Rock Tomb here. So Ice Punch is definitely handy. So yeah, now we have a very, very big lad on our squadron. We have almost everyone fully evolved, because Bowser is a, he doesn't evolve at all. So it's just Jesse, Madonna, Woody, who are fully evolved at the moment, and I guess Bowser, not fully really, because Bowser is, standalone Pokemon. I would say, I guess. Whatever I was trying to say, I don't know. It's been a long day. It took a minute to finding that Turtonator. Took a bit of time to do all those levels and everything. So, before we do anything else, let me just quickly heal up in this place, so we have it unlocked as well as a flying area. I know we've been a bit all over the place in today's episode, but I wanted to get some stuff done. It was quite important to me to get it done. And we just have one more thing to do that I want to complete in today's episode, and then we will actually wrap it up. We're going to use our Charizard Glide, and I do want to go back to Mali City. Or actually, I could have just flown to, I guess, the beginning of that route, now that I'm thinking about it. But I do want to finish that Route 11 that we were at earlier, we still have that to finish. It's basically where we kind of started the episode after the big fat fight with Guzma. That's when we were running past all this shit. So it's actually been a minute, and I do believe it's these trainers right here that we haven't fought yet. And then we'll do, starting probably in the next episode, we're gonna play catch up on the Sandy area route, and then we'll still have some stuff to do in the upcoming area and some extra trainers to do before we are doing our next trial, which actually, yeah, is pretty close by as well. I think it won't be in the next episode. So, yeah, I think we will go for a nice and flamethrower here, I guess, on Whimsicott. And we're not gonna do much here whatsoever with our Pupitar, so I think I'm just gonna go for switching to Woody. I think that would be a smart choice. Whimsicott uses Tailwind. Okay, that's for sure annoying. Quiver Dance. Oh boy. Oh boy. This could get dangerous. Flamethrower to Whimsicott. That was a good choice, because it died now. Get a bit of experience for Bowser already. He's being welcomed into the team. And I don't think I've put the experience share back on here, so it's a good thing I remembered. Quiver Dance again? I'm pretty sure you will die here, Lilligant. Like, the flamethrower will not do too much, but drill back here, yeah. Alright then, so that was a bit worthless on their side. Yeah, I definitely didn't put on the experience share again. I didn't turn it on again, rather. It's not like I haven't forgotten that before, so it's fine. We have turned that baby back on in business. We did see there was a hidden TM here, which is Gyro Ball. Definitely could come in handy. Also, I definitely wanted to check that. Yeah, it was the TM compatibility with the rest of my Pokemon, or with the new Pokemon that we just assembled. We also have an item that I skipped over here, which is a Quick Ball. Alright. Nice and Quick Ball. Always just free items. We'll always take that. Alright, so now here we are in Route 12, and I think with that we are gonna go quickly into the bag. Now let's see on the TM side of things. Can we learn anything usable here? Like Snarl, only thing you can learn it, but so it's honestly not the best. I'm just glancing real quick if we can learn anything better. Flame Charge could be useful. But then again, it's all physical. We do have Charge Beam. We can actually learn Charge Beam. That's fantastic. Because we don't have an electric type on the team. I think I'm going to get rid of Body Slam. Because we do have a normal type on the team. So Charge Beam is definitely cool. We could learn him give him hidden power and see what it will be. I think that might be like a good option. We are going to give Break back to Drax here. Just so we can get rid of the double team. It's not really needed, to be honest. Alright, let's... And those are all the TMs at this very moment. Alright, so I think we will wrap it up right here. We've done quite enough in today's episode. We've been all over the place, but in the next episode we're just gonna finish this route, what we have left, you know, fighting the remainder of the trainers, getting the items, then going to Route 13 and to the village once again to explore further there and head on to our journey. So, hopefully you guys all enjoyed this episode of Pokemon Ultra Sun, and stay tuned for the next one.